Hayley and Aaron first appeared on one another's radars around 5 years ago when Aaron was he was asked to take on a final year prep student in term 3 as he also had the same major and minor as her. Now, at the time, he reluctantly accepted the role of mentor teacher because taking on a prac student can sometimes be a little bit of a pain in the bum.
And as we would hang out in the evening after dinner watching TV while Hayley did her lesson plans, I would look over and I would see this smile continuously appear on Hayley's face.
Years ago, when I arrived at your school to meet my new mentor teacher, I would never have imagined that we'd be standing here today. You were in a moon boot and I was probably late. Over the next 10 weeks, I became convinced you were flirting with me, and I was a little bit worried you'd fail me if I rejected you. I shouldn't have worried. I was soon caught up in your sense of humour, your big heart, and your movie recommendation list. I couldn't believe how easy it was to be around you. Easy to talk to you, easy to confide in you, and eventually, easy to love you. We've already achieved so much in the 5 years we've been together, and I'm so excited for our future.
The thought of not seeing your infectious smile and talking all things nerdy each day was unbearable, because being around you made me so deliriously happy. Within seconds of the 3:05 p.m. bell going on that final day, I had decided that 10 weeks with you was never ever going to be enough. I knew from the moment we met that you were special, but I would never have imagined we'd be standing here today. Since that prac, so much has changed. We have already experienced so much together. We've built a home together, travelled Italy, broken bones in Bali, saw our first live premiership together, got our gorgeous dog Ellie, survived a pandemic. You even nursed me back to health from 3 different surgeries, and now we are here, getting married. So many of my favourite memories are with you, and I am incredibly excited for what comes next. You are my creative, Pokemon-loving, animal-obsessed, stunningly beautiful dream girl, my best friend and soulmate. Everything I do is more fun and memorable if you are there with me.
I promise to encourage you to follow your heart. I promise to push you to be your true self and to be the best you can be. I promise to work on being as romantic as you are and to take fewer naps. I promise to watch most of the movies you recommend. I promise to cheer you up when you are flat. I promise to hold your hand through the good times and through the bad. And lastly, I promise to show you for the rest of my life how much I love you. Aaron, we both know you're a big believer in the idea that everything has a home. All of my arts projects have their home, my dirty clothes have a home, and my millions of hair ties have their home. It can get annoying to hear you say it over and over again, but if it's true, then I can confidently say that my home is with you.
I promise to love you for who you are and who you are going to become. I promise to let you nap when you need to and not complain too much. I promise to always strive to be the man you deserve and so much more. I promise to let you cuddle all the animals you want, unless you are hogging them from small children. I promise to be loyal and faithful. I promise to one day lose at a game of something to you. I can't keep this winning streak going forever. And lastly, I promise to always pursue you, to fight for you, and love you unconditionally and wholeheartedly for the rest of my life. Hayley, you are my world, and I love you more than I imagined possible, and this is my promise to you.
It is now with enormous pleasure that I can declare you totally legal, completely married, and husband and wife.
I couldn't be more proud of the woman you have become, and right from the start, with your mother's good looks and my stubbornness, I thought you were going to be a handful. How I was proved wrong. Your journey has been that of someone who has always been willing to learn and to sacrifice to achieve your goals. Thank you, Aaron, for making Hayley so happy.
You have a witty personality that fits right in with our family, and you're not afraid to speak your mind. You love telling Carolyn off. Thank you for making Aaron a very happy man. Everyone here would agree the two were meant to be together. Aaron found his match with Hayley. Together they have travelled the world, built a home, raised a beautiful Ellie. Aaron and Hayley.
You're one of the most funniest people I know. You are constantly such a positive person. You are so full of life, and seriously, you have made the most beautiful bride.
Honestly, Hayley, getting to know you over these last few years has been an absolute privilege. I remember when Aaron first told me about you, he was quite sheepish. I'd gone round to his place, he started to, what he'd been up to, everything. To be fair, he didn't give me a lot of context. He simply said I'd met the girl at school. Aaron, you've always tried to bring out the best in me, and I'm very happy that you have found someone that brings out the best in me. So much like Batman and Robin, Ant-Man and Wasp, who would have thought that a guy with a bad stomach and a girl with no sense of smell would be so perfectly suited to each other. To the happy couple.
To the bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Hancock.